Oh, hey, what's going on? Day trading this morning. Making a little bit of money this morning. It was okay. I made a little bit of money today. Had a pretty solid trade. I talked about it pre-market, what I was going to do. I broke down my entry, my exit, and all that fun stuff. In this video, I'm going to talk about that. Also, TLRY, it's all over the place. My cojones weren't that big today. I was not trying to play TLRY. I wanted to. I kept looking at it. I was like, it was right there. It was right there looking at me. It was laughing at me. It was staring at me. It kept telling me, Patrick, buy. And I kept telling myself, don't give in. Show you guys the trades and all this crazy action today. So make sure you stay tuned. Looking here at MTEM, the stock is up on news of a partnership. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think it's that big of a deal here. So I'm looking for an entry to short this thing. A little bit more of a push back up there. Just want to see this kind of 640 area. You can see that big seller there, 638 right now, holding it down. A little bit of hesitation there on this one. It's up over 50% so far today. Look at this daily chart from the 20s now. Up there to $240. $239 is the pre-market high right now. It's madness. It's really madness. There's nothing else. You can't explain this stock at this point other than just saying it's madness. Should I be buying? Should I be chasing this? I'm going to stay away from it. Also, you might notice that my layout looks a little bit different than normal. So what I'm doing now is I'm basically moving my time in sales a little bit more down, because what I was doing before, my time in sales was higher than my montage. So you can see where my mouse is up here. I was basically looking up here at the time in sales, seeing the time in sales flow, and I was basically, looking at the top there. So if I was too focused on time in sales, I really wasn't looking at the level 2. So now I pulled the time in sales down a little bit lower. That way I can look right at time in sales, keep my eyeballs, you can see right there on time and sales and the level 2, and get a little bit clearer picture of what's going on. That way I'm not only looking at the top up here, time and sales at the top, and not seeing level 2. I need the level 2 and time and sales as close as possible. And really, I need this chart just where overall looking at the candlesticks and seeing all that action right in that area. I'm trying to use my fingers to draw the area that I'm watching, but you guys can see here with my mouse. This is what I'm basically looking at, this key area, boom, 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 where it's all going down at. I'm looking at the support, looking at the resistance and everything right there. All right, so I ended up getting 1,000 shares there at 630 on this little bit of a pop-up here. On MTEM, let's see what happens here at open. Looking for a little bit more of a push there. See if this thing can't push up there towards that 660. Look for some more opportunity to short there. Looking for a little bit more here. Get up there 635 area. Look for more short there. So getting some more fill there, 640. Looking for some pull down there below $6. See if let's get down to the low sixes one more time. Look, take some profit there. For a little bit lower here. I'm going to get covered there on that drop. Beautiful. Beautiful, baby. There it is. Easy peasy mac and cheesy, baby. Come on. That was too easy. I feel like sometimes it's just too easy. It's just too easy. Too easy. Somebody give it to me. Look at this. That's how easy that was. Let's go look at TLRY. This is a madness. Look at this drop from 235. Should I buy the dip here? I should probably buy the dip, right? Buy the dip. If this pops back above 200, I might buy the dip. I don't know. That's a drop, though. From 235 down there to 180. Oh, come on. Back above 200 there. Back. Oh, it's pushing. It's trying to push. $648 there on MTM. Not bad. This first 1 minute candle dropped $30, and then here dropped another $20. So you got a $50 move there at open, and now you got another $40 move on the push back up. This is amazing. I love it. This is making for some great entertainment. This is what it is, making for some great entertainment. Look at MTM. MTEM bouncing off that $6 area. That's a huge gap on this stock from $6. Previous resistance there at $6 all the way down there to $4, and then gapping back up there above $6. So looking at the daily chart here, looking at the overall news, what was going on with the stock, the volume just wasn't coming in there, the action wasn't coming in. So something was telling me a lot of times when stocks like this get news, real news that's going to move the stock in pre-market and make a big move. Obviously it made a big move, but the volume just wasn't there, and you can see it just kind of got stuck after this pullback from the 660s, 670, and then bouncing there off the 550, coming back up here and not making a new high at that point. it was like, all right, this could be a pretty easy little short opportunity. And let's see if it breaks below 6 here. It looks like it wants to. It's trying. Imagine having the cojones, right? If you had cojones that were this big, I mean, my head's big, but imagine if you had cojones that were this big and you shorted TLRY this morning at 236 and covered down there at 180. I don't think anybody did, but maybe somebody did. There's MTEM down there below 6 now. There, nice. Down there below 6. Beautiful. I talked about MTEM long before the move. We were talking about it back here this morning, pre-market. Remember the other day when I shorted, what stock was it? GOV. I shorted GOV. What was I doing? I was shorting in this kind of area. And look what I did today. I shorted the strength. And there it is, showing you the difference between shorting into weakness and shorting into strength. How much more opportunity that you're creating for yourself. If I'm shorting here into this resistance, that pre-market resistance there at 644, if I'm shorting into that, where is my stop loss going to be? 660. The pre-market high was, what, 660, right? So I'm risking 20 cents there to make 50 cents. That's not a bad trade at all. But you can see how much easier it is to have confidence, build that position into that resistance, and then look to take profit when it pulls back to the next weakness area. Even though the stock bounced off that $6 area, I gave myself plenty of room there from 640 back down to 6. So now a little bit of a squeeze happening there. MTEM finally getting a little bit of action there, up there to 670, 680, going for that $7. So all those shorts getting squeezed from earlier. I think there was probably a lot of shorts that piled in this area and a little bit of a squeeze there. More shorts trying to sell this down. You can see that selling pressure there happening. If this thing can get up there above $7, that previous resistance there on the daily chart. Good thing I took profit when I did. Maybe I should have been buying the dip there off the $6. That would have been a nice little... I was just about to wrap this video up, and I saw an opportunity here on MTEM. Let's see if this can push back above $7. I got 2,500 shares there at 678 on this little bit of a dip. Looking for this to push back above $7 here. Got to get through that 690 area. The 690 area holding down right now. We can get above 690 and get this to push. I'm going to add some more in this dip right there, down there to the 650s. I think we can... hold the 650 area, push up there above $7. Towards, looking for that push up there above $7. 5-minute chart looking nice there. Let's see if we get this little squeeze. Get above 690. We should get a little squeeze there above $7. Should be pretty quick. Up there to 699. 699, big seller sitting there. Looking for a little bit more here. About another 1,000 here. 670. I think we can push. Give us a push above 690 one more time. 690. I'll take profit. Push up there towards 7 one more time. A little bit of spread right now. Looking for it. I hit my hotkey to buy instead of sell there. Whoopsies. Now I definitely need to get out of it. Getting real tight here. Looking like it wants to push. It wants to push. You can see the buyer sitting up there at 670 area. Looking like it really wants to go here. Let's just see if it's going to have the power. Push through that 690s. Up there towards $7. I'm going to give it a little bit of time here. Over 690. This thing's going to break to the upside. It's going to do it. We're going to get that push above $7. Get ready for it. It's coming. Someone take some profit there. Looking for this to push above 7. Having trouble there. Almost to 7. 699 seller holding it down once again. And there's that push above 7. 715. Holy guacamole, friends. Just like that. Pushed above 7. Called it. Called it here before it happened. Wow. Making $2,000. $2,600 today. $2,000 there on MTM. Just like that. That was that push above 7 that we wanted. Quickly and easy. Up there to 720. And then pulling back down right now. So I'm going to take my profit. I'm going to walk away. $2,600. You're seeing it all live. You're seeing my entries. You're seeing my thought process, the exits, and all that fun stuff. Overall, though, look at this 5-minute chart. This is why I felt pretty good about having the size on this. Look at this 5-minute chart. You know, making these higher lows, squeezing up there towards that $7. That's why I felt pretty good about my overall size there. Obviously, I had a little bit more size than I really wanted to, but there it is, up there above $7 now. Wow, beautiful. Just beautiful. You can see how quick, how easy it is. You can see how quick that profit can really stack up there. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm going to take my profit. I'm going to walk away. But MTEM all over the place today. Making some money on the way down. Making some money on the way up. seeing the opportunity here, seeing that the shorts could be squeezed here, and just kind of seeing the overall picture, bigger picture there. And look at that, beautiful. What I'm doing is I'm selling into the bid. So a lot of times I just get filled instantly because what I'm doing is I'm hitting my hotkey. So when the stock has power, when it has strength and it's pushing up and I'm selling into the bid, it's going to make it so that I'm getting filled. Now, if I put out limit orders on the ask, I might not get filled. And that's one of the reasons I get filled is because I'm selling into the bid. I'm just hitting the bid there and just dropping all my shares on that pressure as it's pushing up. So that allows me to get filled really easily. And the same idea when I'm trying to buy, I'm buying the ask. If there's a bunch of shares on the ask, I can instantly get filled just by hitting my hotkey because I'm buying the ask there. And then I'm selling on the bid. So basically, it's similar to like a market order, but I'm using limit orders. That way, I'm making sure that I'm not going to get filled lower than what I wanted to or get filled higher. So if I wanted to buy at 694 right now and hit my hotkey, I would get filled at 694 or no higher. As long as when I hit my hotkey, the price was 694 on the ask. So sometimes you'll see if the price jumps up really quickly, I might get filled a little bit higher. So you got to be careful with the hotkeys like that. And then also you got to be careful not hitting the wrong hotkey. That could have been bad, no doubt about it. But luckily I was able to get in, look at the overall pattern here, see that, see those lower highs. People always ask me, like, why don't you use more? Why don't you look at the 5 minute? I'm looking at the 5 minute. I've got the 5 minute chart pulled up over here on the side, and then you can see how that all goes down. So beautiful opportunity there today. Wow, TLRY. Look at TLRY now up there, bouncing around 180 up there to 225. It's crazy. It's no doubt this is insane. And I'm going to stay away from it. I'm going to walk away there at green. And I'll talk to you guys later on. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Let's do it. Hit that subscribe button. Do it right now. Hit that.